You are?
Liang.
Okay. So we'll do it in English.
Yeah?
Yeah? Okay. Good.
Okay.
I'm from Les Gobelins.
Yes.
So you were coming from where? It's working.
It's working now?
Yeah, yeah, not worry.
Bonjour. Eat it. Okay. Okay. It is okay like that.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay.
So you were an exchange student coming from Gobelin? Or did you the
Yeah,
Awful.
I planned the third year directly.
Okay.
Yes.
Where are you coming from?
I'm from China.
Yeah. Why did you pick Gobelin at the first place?
First place for...
Why did you pick Gobelin as a school in exchange?
Not exchange students.
Okay.
I just
So
applied
third year,
for...
sorry, for this third year.
Yeah. And before I was study animation in China, and I have got my master's degree, and then I go to France for Gobelin, just like that.
And why Gobelin?
You know, the animation is so, you know, it's really specific, and it's really tiny thing, you know. I just love 2D animations,
Okay.
you know. So I love Gobelins, and actually I was really fascinated by a Gobelin film, which was woman and birds, and you know, have some teeny tiny thing. I think it's really make me stormed when I was in China. I really like the Gobelin style or something.
Okay. Am I talking about? How do you say that? An opposition, of course, between this American woman and the
Yeah.
Japanese woman. Where did you get that from, the story?
I think it's kind of interculture thing, because actually we have 6 people in the group, and 3 of them, Juliette, Julie, and Emilie, they are French girls, and I'm a Chinese boy. And then we have Tony's from American, and we have Mansoureh from Iran. You know, it's really a little word in our group. It's kind of thing that we want to make something that's really express the relationship when we come to France, and then we have different kind of culture. So we choose another country, not US, not China, and not France. It's a Japanese story. And actually, when we get into the story, is Emilie, is Juliette and Julie, they found this really, you know, special thing, like, you know, the Asian people, they are really shy. They are not, you know, like kind of show their bodies in their culture. But actually, we found Amas. They are in Japan, and they you know, they're kind of fish women, but they work naked. It's kind of astonishing thing, you know, in Asian culture, like China or in Japan, people always so shy. They don't never show their bodies, and even in the joints, you never see something like in France. You can see, you know, the beautiful bodies of the people, of the woman or something, just like that. So we found it's really funny thing to show this.
So it's in Ama, it's really the Japanese actually women that we saw are real people, like you said, it's a real
Yes.
city at one point, and there is that's women who go fishing
Yes.
before actually everybody's waking up, and they go fishing like that. There is no translation in the film. It was important. There is no. I mean, at one point they don't understand really each other, but they understand only by the body and the movement.
Yes,
that was
yes.
important.
Yes, it's so important for us, because you know, the story happens in the 1950s in Japan. Actually, the American woman goes into Japan as kind of then, they are liberators, kind of lead Japan to liberate, to get more free. But actually, they are really free for showing their bodies. And it's the kind of thing that's a compare thing. You know? Something's mind.
And of course, sorry, when they go underwater, it's becoming really different. The music, it's kind of realistic outside, and when you go into the water, it's like she's changing her mind, this American girl, and she's becoming, during that moment, something else.
Yeah, it's kind of dream. It's a kind of dream that you know each other, but not through something like language or something. You know, when I first come to Gobelins, I just cannot speak a lot of French. You know. And actually, in every class, I just have some of my classmates help me with 3D lessons or something. Actually, they don't talk to me, just to make some movements and get to know what is the key point of it. And we draw something like, write something like, it's imaginary, it's not some words, maybe. So it's kind of feeling that makes us feel like a dream, but across the boundaries of people.
What about the technique? Is it traditional animation? Is it you use computer or how is it done?
I think we use TV paint for all these animations, and the backgrounds was paint in the paper. So I think I do more with the backgrounds, all the backgrounds, with watercolors, thing like that.
So you did more?
I did all the backgrounds.
Okay.
And we cooperate with the animation works. Maybe everybody have some part of it, and who is not doing, maybe someone will do more animations, and someone like me, I just do the animations for helping them, and I just must finish all the watercolor backgrounds in the first time.
But it's good for you. You had to work on paper, not on a computer, because that's what you wanted to come to Gobelin, to work on paper and traditional animation.
Paper is a disaster.
Really?
Because if you have something wrong, you must do again. And something wrong has happened every day. Like you have a job of something, and then this one is failed. You must do another. You know, the first backgrounds I just made it 8 times. Because when it's good, and then something, you know, one of them is really ridiculous when I doing the watercolor, and I have drops of from my mouth, and then I do again. That's funny.
Yeah, but it's still not the same feeling when you do it on paper. You have something different, no?
Yes, I have something different. Because when I actually get half of it, I feel something from the gut. You kind of use the color like 2 colors mixed together. You use like something orange and green, and actually it mixed from the gut's mind. It's not me to doing that. It's the kind of thing that's really they mix it. I don't know.
Okay. So what are you doing now after Gobelin? You back to China? You staying in France to work or?
Yeah, actually, after Gobelin, I go to Oriental DreamWorks, ODW in Shanghai, and doing some storyboard thing, and then I quit the job.
Okay, so you quit?
I quit for another kind of job because I really want to draw the watercolor again. Yes, I do it every day.
Good. Yeah. So you will do it in animation still, or in a little studio, something more little than DreamWorks, something like that?
I don't know. Maybe I really want to do some watercolor animation films to have connection with the birds.
Is there a lot of funding for short film in China today? It's kind of difficult still, yeah?
It's kind of difficult, yeah. But I just get another extra works like doing stupid animation for the 3-year-olds, 3-year children, and like that. Drawing some eggs and they move.
So you will do that and do your own personal work aside?
Yes, at night, and in the subway. I just doing some watercolor thing in the subway to draw the people. Yeah. Okay.
So well, good luck, and hope to see you soon with a short film. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe. Thank you.